Hello and welcome students to the SRBPS virtual classroom program. I am your biology educator Prerna Rathi. I hope you are all making complete use of our YouTube channel. Now let us come and see what I have got for you today.
So now let us continue the chapter Biomolecules and discuss about macromolecules and enzymes. What are macromolecules? We'd already discussed that macromolecules are structures which are made up of micromolecules combining together, the monomeric unit. Remember in the last class we had discussed how various structures of proteins were formed. Let us now discuss polysaccharides. Polysaccharides क्या होते हैं? They are a class of organic compounds which are long chain polymers of monosaccharides. Monosaccharides join करके या तो होमोपॉलीसैकेराइड या हेट्रोपॉलीसैकेराइड्स बनाते हैं. होमोपॉलीसैकेराइड्स वो होते हैं जो सेम मोनोमेरिक यूनिट के कॉम्बिनेशन से बनते हैं. हेट्रोपॉलीसैकेराइड्स वो होते हैं जो डिफरेंट यूनिट्स से मिलकर बनते हैं. फॉर एग्जाम्पल होमोपॉलीसैकेराइड cellulose, starch, inulin are homopolysaccharides and chitin is a heteropolysaccharide. Fine. The linkage between, if there's a straight chain polysaccharide being formed, then the linkage is alpha 1,4 glycosidic linkage, whereas in case of branching of a molecule of polysaccharide, the linkage is alpha 1,6 linkage. So in the straight chain compound, alpha 1,4 linkage, and in case of branching it is alpha 1,6 linkage. Now let us discuss the nucleic acids. Nucleic acids are already one step ahead of it. We've discussed nucleic acids are the polymers of nucleotides. कैसे बनते हैं? Before coming to this, let's once again recapitulate what we had done, children. हमने पढ़ा था पहले न्यूक्लियोटाइड कैसे बन रहा था बेटा. We are going to read this. न्यूक्लियोटाइड कैसे बना था? एक नाइट्रोजनस बेस था, वो शुगर के साथ कंबाइन कर रहा था, या तो डीऑक्सीराइबोज शुगर या राइबोज शुगर, इन ऑर्डर टू फॉर्म अ न्यूक्लियोसाइड. ये न्यूक्लियोसाइड H3PO4 फॉस्फोरिक एसिड के साथ जॉइन करके फॉस्फेट के साथ क्या बना रहा था? न्यूक्लियोटाइड. ये न्यूक्लियोटाइड के साथ जॉइन करके क्या बना रहा था? डाइन्यूक्लियोटाइड. और ये ऐसे फर्दर क्या बना रहे थे? एक पॉलीन्यूक्लियोटाइड की चेन. ये जो दो न्यूक्लियोटाइड की चेन बन रही थी, ये बाद में क्या बना रही थी? हेलिक्स बना रही थी. किसका? DNA का. सो टुडे वी आर गोइंग टू सी हाउ दिस DNA हेलिक्स इज formed. Okay, we know. Let's discuss how will be the combination. It will always be A double bond T, G triple bond C, or T double bond A and C triple bond G. ठीक है. और ये पीछे किससे अटैच होंगे? शुगर से. बीच में क्या होगा? फॉस्फेट. फिर किससे अटैच होंगे? शुगर से. ऐसे रहेगा शुगर, phosphate, sugar. Sugar will always be attached to the nitrogenous base. That's how the DNA is formed. In case of RNA, it is a single stranded polymer of ribonucleotide where the sugar used is ribose sugar and the nitrogenous bases are ACGU. There is no thymine. Instead of thymine, there is uracil. There are three types of RNAs that are found in our body: the messenger RNA, transfer RNA, and the ribosomal RNA. Messenger RNA is an important component of transcription. It's a product of transcription, and later on it helps in translation. Transfer RNA helps the supply of amino acids, bring amino acids for polypeptide formation. Ribosomal RNA helps the formation of ribosomes. So together they form, all the ribosomes form the protein manufacturing unit. Now nature of bonds of the polymer, as I've just discussed with you people, that it is very simple. In case of, if you can see here, in case of polysaccharides, here if you label this is 1, 2, 3, 4, and if you label this is 4, so this is 1,4 linkage, and in case there is branching, it is going to be 1,6 glycosidic linkage. Then in case of formation of bond for the proteins, it is a peptide bond which is formed by dehydration. NH2 loses one H and COOH loses OH. When H2O is lost, a CONH bond is formed. The CONH bond is, children, known as the peptide bond. This peptide bond is responsible for formation of a polypeptide chain which further folds to form protein molecules. Then the formation of nucleic acids. The successive nucleotides are linked by the help of phosphodiester bond. The link formed with one nitrogenous base is a phosphoester bond with another sugar, it is going to become a diester. So one phosphate will be joined with two sugars, that's why it is called a phosphodiester linkage. Okay, the bond between the phosphate and the hydroxyl group is an ester bond. I'll just show you how this. Let me just zoom it. Sorry. Here. Okay, can you see how this phosphate bond is formed? For this phosphate is attached to two sugars, that is why it is a phosphodiester bond. Now next is the concept of metabolism. Metabolism का मतलब क्या होता है? Metabolism का मतलब होता है all the chemical reactions that are occurring in the biological world. How a living organism is interacting with the biological world is metabolism. Metabolism comprises of two processes. एक बनाने वाली processes और एक तोड़ने वाली process. जो बनाने वाली processes होती हैं those are called anabolic processes. Anabolism का मतलब होता है where more complex molecules are formed from simple ones. For example, protein synthesis. For example, photosynthesis. और कैटाबॉलिज्म का मतलब होता है कॉम्प्लेक्स चीज़ों का तोड़ना, कॉम्प्लेक्स चीज़ों को काटना. कैटाबॉलिज्म में काट देते हैं छोटी चीज़ें बनाने के लिए. फाइन फॉर एग्जाम्पल डाइजेशन ऑफ प्रोटीन्स by various enzymes, etc. And energy for the metabolic reaction is liberated in the form of adenosine triphosphate ATP, which is the energy currency of the cell. Now concept of living state. What do you mean by living state? Living state वो होती है जहाँ पर organism continuous metabolic flux में रहता है, यानी वो continuously metabolize कर रहा है, वो anabolic reactions perform कर रहा है, वो catabolic reactions perform कर रहा है. The second line here is the most important, children. I want everybody to focus on this line. The living state is a non-equilibrium steady state. If we come into an equilibrium, that means we die. We need to continuously interact with our environment and in a steady state. इसका मतलब ये है कि खाली anabolism या खाली catabolism से काम नहीं चलेगा. Both of the processes have to be performed in a balanced amount in order to have a successful life. Okay, living process is a constant effort to maintain reaching equilibrium. तो हमारी जो life processes है वो prevent करती हैं to reach a state of equilibrium. We would never love to, we would never want to reach equilibrium. That is what is living state. Since metabolism provides the mechanism for production of energy, that is why metabolism is very important for the living state. In the next class, we will be discussing about enzymes and mode of action of enzymes and how enzymes help in various life processes and to maintain the living state.
I hope you have all understood what I taught you and you are making complete use of this YouTube channel. Until next time, take care, study hard. Goodbye, children.